To what extent would you go to be a mother? And then what is supposed to be the role of a husband in a marriage where there's infertility issue? There's a story of a couple who are having infertility issue in their marriage. All test results shows that the wife is the one with the issue in the marriage. They have tried everything possible to make sure they have a baby in the house, but to no avail. They've tried IVF. And then when the wife wanted to go for adoption, the husband clearly refused and is so nonchalant about the issue. And the husband, with his options, was able to get a second wife, even to the extent of third wife, but still no baby. The wife, on the other hand, too, is planning to go extra mile just to have a baby in the house. So if you are in this woman's shoes, what would you advise?
Infertility issue happens to be a very emotional issue, a very sensitive issue for couples that are going through it. Yeah. Everybody, man or woman, gets married with that desire to have children, to have a little boy or girl that is a replica of you, that inherits some of your characteristics, somebody that is your offspring, came out from your body. So women have this desire more, but even men too, they wish this. There are some men that really want to have many children. And so when a couple is tested with infertility issues, it can be a very harrowing experience. It has ended many marriages. Many marriages are still going through the turmoil. It becomes even worse when the couple are not on the same page, like in this situation that you have explained now. It becomes worse because it is something that is torturous for both parties, a journey that is difficult for both sides. So one person should not be left. And many times in Africa, especially before this era, we see that once there is no child in a marriage, the woman is at fault. Yes. She's regarded as being a barren woman, and then she's the one that is subjected to all kinds of medical tests and all kinds of, herbal concoctions, everything. It's always a done deal that the man is okay. But now we are coming to realize, the medical people are beginning to tell us that many men too have issues of low sperm count and this and that. So, but for the most part, most men are still not ready to subject themselves to tests. And that's why you will see that it's the woman that, for instance, in this case, medically it has been shown that the woman has issues. Medically, it has not been proven that the man has, because he has not subjected himself to the test. But he's marrying the second and third wife now, has proved the whole. I think the issue is now in the open for anyone that cares to, to know that definitely it may be that the man has the problem. But where it becomes even more burdensome is where the IVF procedures and the other fertility procedures they do not work. That's where it becomes even more painful. The issue of infertility, sometimes there is, of course, most part of it is medical, but there's also the qadar part of it too. Yes. Sometimes also there is issue of having second opinions or third opinions, because there are some people that did not have children in one marriage, and then they married another person and then they went on to have children. Yes. And then Allah has already told us in the Quran that He is the one that decides. He gives some people male children, He gives some people female children, He gives some people both male and female children, and there are some people that He doesn't give any. All is still within the knowledge of Allah. And so sometimes it will get to a point, why the woman will be desperate in this her own case is because her biological clock is ticking. We have a time limit for us women. There's a time where her menopause will come and she will no longer be able to. That window is closed for her. But for a man, he has a longer stretch of time where he can keep on trying. Even at 80, he can have a child, things like that. And so that's why I will understand why this woman is desperate and frustrated. Even trying to see if she can buy a baby or go for surrogacy or adoption and all those kind of things. Some of those options are Islamic, some are not Islamic.